Finds Denis Suarez. Over the top through ball into Gabriel Jesus, who gets it down well. He gets the shots off and he scores. Let's go. The Brazilian wonder kid has put us into the lead. Now Paulo Dybala. Dybala with the finish shot and let's go. Paulo Dybala has scored. This is such a big goal for us, man. We haven't been playing the best of FIFA. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome back to another episode of the Barcelona Career Mode series. Today's episode, we've got a huge Champions League game, a do-or-die situation game against Borussia Dortmund. And also we've got some crucial La Liga games, some transfers to discuss. So yeah, today's episode is a pretty big one. If you are enjoying this series, make sure to drop a like on this video. Seriously man, I can't believe the support this series gets. I mean, FIFA is in its dying stages and you guys still smash out 200 likes on these episodes. If you guys can do it again, that'd be awesome. Let's smash out 200 likes. And if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 17 content. Also, first game of this episode is against Valencia. If we do beat them, we will finally be top of La Liga, so I really want to beat them. And also in the last few episodes, you've noticed I've been struggling to find the perfect formation, and there was one comment, of course, in the comment section asking me to try out the 4-3-3 false 9, the formation Pep used at his time at Barcelona. So we're going to give that formation a go in this episode and see how it turns out. And also, we've got some crazy games in this episode apart from the Dortmund one. Valencia, Villarreal, all big teams. So yeah, we're also going to discuss some transfers after our first game of the episode. Before that, let's have a look at who's our player of the episode from the previous one. And you guys voted for Paulo Dybala, who scored a couple of goals in the previous one, and 310 of you guys voted for him, so heavy favorite. This is also the second time he's managed to win the award this season, so that's pretty incredible. Anyway, let's move on to a press conference. The first question being, are you going to be selling Iniesta soon because he's getting older and you have a lot of young midfielders who can replace him? I'm going to keep this short. I'm not selling Andres Iniesta. He's going to stay at the club as long as he retires. I don't care if he goes down in his rating. He'll be used as an impact sub if he does. Already I'm using him as an impact sub because of his stamina and he hasn't disappointed me. So I have no problem with keeping Iniesta at the club. And I can tell you that he is going nowhere whatsoever. Now next question, Neymar left in real life, so will you sell him in your career mode to make it more realistic? I've answered this question a lot of times, but there are still a lot of people who comment this question in the comment section. So just to let you guys know, in the January transfer window, we are going to be getting rid of Neymar and replacing him with potentially another winger or maybe another midfielder and play Coutinho down the wings. So I haven't decided what to do yet, but that's basically the plan. This is it guys, our chance to become league leaders. Of course, Real Sociedad right now are league leaders, but if we do beat Valencia, we will be top of the table. Now, you might have noticed that the team isn't looking that strong. It consists of mostly my reserve players. Well, we've got Dortmund coming up very soon, and that game is immensely important, as if we lose that game, we're actually out of the Champions League. So yeah, I can't risk my first team in this one and not have them for that Dortmund game. So Gabriel Jesus, Ousmane Dembele, Deulofeu all have to step up for this one. So let's hope they do and we manage to get all 3 points. Let's get into this one. I'm going to be using a different formation if you haven't noticed already. A 4-3-3 with a false 9. The formation Guardiola used when he was at Barcelona. So let's see if that formation works for us. I'm hoping it does, because we've been changing formations way too often and I need to find the perfect formation for this series. Here's Dembele down the wings. Inside into Denisito. Come on, score. How's the keeper saved that? We were unlucky there. It should be 1-0. Poor finishing from me. Gabriel Jesus does so well. Takes it wide. Finds Denis Suarez. Into Ousmane Dembele. He couldn't control it. We're creating chances, guys. I'm really impressed with the way this formation is working out for us. I can see the goal coming very soon. Denis Suarez does well to get the ball back. Deulofeu in a lot of space. Come on, Gerard Deulofeu. Score for me now. He cuts inside. Still Deulofeu should score. Does score. That is why we started Gerard Deulofeu. He's been one of the shining stars this season. I believe this is his 10th goal of the season. He's had a stunning campaign. More goals than Messi, Neymar and any other player in the team. And I think deservedly so. So far he's been our player of the season. Decent goal as well from Gerard. Oh, this is it. Let's finish this game off. Ousmane Dembele. That's a very good finish from the Frenchman. And we've made it 2-0 in the 85th minute. Not bad at all from Dembele. Who got the assist? I didn't really see who got the assist. I think it was Gabriel Jesus, was it? No, I think it was Sergi Samper. Maybe Dennis Suarez. I think it was Dennis Suarez. Yes, it was. Dembele with the goal. I think this game is done now. Fantastic 2-0 win. Really happy with that. And as I said, that is it for this one. A 2-0 victory against Valencia. This should put us top of the league. And now we can focus on that Dortmund game, which will decide whether we are in the Champions League or not. I'm super excited and nervous for that one. But also, I'm really glad that we managed to get the win in this one with my second team. And that means I can use all my big players against Dortmund. Let's hope we win that game as well. The 4-3-3 formation really seems to be working for me, and I'm really happy about that, so I'm going to continue using it, and I will be using that formation in the Borussia Dortmund game. So it might be a risk using a new formation which we haven't really used that much, but really so far this season it seems like the most effective formation we have used, so I'm going to be risking it against Borussia Dortmund, that massive Champions League game. Anyways, before we get into that game, we've got to have a look at the league table, and as you can see, we are finally league leaders. It's taken us a while, but now finally we are La Liga leaders, as of now at least. Real Sociedad are giving us a good challenge in the Champions League. Well, things aren't going that well for us. Fenerbahce managed to beat us both games we played against them. Dortmund are in a good position to go through if they do beat us, so we've got to just avoid a loss and we are through to the next round of the Champions League. Before we get into that Dortmund game, I just wanted to discuss some transfers, as in the next episode we're going to be going all out in the transfer window. We are going to be getting rid of Neymar, so we need replacements. I'm thinking about either getting a midfielder and playing Coutinho down the wings, or maybe just getting a new winger, someone like Hazard. I want you guys to help me decide. With Neymar's sale, we legit have unlimited money, so money is not the question. So drop in a comment and let me know what should we do. I think this is the formation I want to stick with for the rest of the season. I think it's working out well for us. Let's test it out against Borussia Dortmund. Let's hope we can make it to the round of 16. Well, this is it. This has got to be our biggest game of the season so far. Anything but a win or a draw could see us kicked out of the Champions League, so yeah, I'm really nervous about this one. I don't want to get knocked out of the Champions League in the round of 16. It's not the round of 16, the group stages actually. That will be embarrassing, especially with the squad we've got. But anyways, this is the formation I'm going to be using. Another 4-3-3 false 9 with Messi in that centre forward role. Dybala playing as my right winger. I'm sure with that pace he's got, he will be able to play down the wings. And Neymar, a player we are going to be selling in the upcoming window, he will be starting as our left winger. Coutinho in midfield. A very strong team for this. I'm going to call it a final for us because we've got to win this one. You know what? If we do actually win this game, we can actually top our Champions League group, which will definitely be helpful. But enough of all the talk, let's get right into this one. Well, this is the Dortmund team and it looks pretty good. They've replaced Ousmane Dembele with Christian Pulisic. Oh, they're using a 3 at the back formation. That is very interesting. We've got a corner, I've taken it short. Now Marco Verratti. Oh, he's through. Verratti cuts inside. Marco Verratti, how is Weidenfeller stopped that? That is fantastic keeping, but you've got to say, Verratti should be scoring from those positions. Falso Digne though. Coutinho. Manolas. Messi. Oh, Messi scored on the volley. What a goal from Leo Messi. When we need him the most, he pops up with a crucial goal. 1-0 to Barcelona. That was a cracking finish from Leo. Got to be one of his best goals he's scored in this season. I'm so glad that we managed to get the early goal. The pressure's now all on Dortmund. Messi heads it down. Now Paulo Dybala gets it under control. He's cutting inside. Finds Felipe Coutinho. Can we hit them with a double whammy? No, we can't. Weidenfeller. Well, he didn't really have much to do as one of their defenders did manage to get the block in. We can't get complacent as they're going on the attack. Weigl putting in a great cross. Courtois somehow gets there. And we've cleared it. Julian Weigl. A player I would love to see at Barcelona. Here's Ramos. Semedo should clear it. What's he doing? Come on, Semedo. You've got to be clearing those with ease. I was spamming the pass button. In fact, no, I was spamming the lob button. And it just didn't work, man. What's going on? 1-0 now, just before half time as well. We've got to step up in the second half. Aubameyang. Oh, putting in the driven cross. Come on, clear it, someone. Nelson Semedo redeems himself, man. A goal line clearance there from him. That could well keep us in the Champions League. I'm making a couple of changes because of fitness reasons. Andres Iniesta and Denis Suarez come on. I hope these two players with the fresh legs can help us see this game through. Now Neymar finds Denis Suarez. This could be our moment. Denis Suarez, you should be scoring those, mate. Weidenfeller again with the big save. If it weren't for Weidenfeller, I think we would be like 3-1 or 4-1 up. He's made some cracking saves. We've got a corner though. Can we score a goal from a corner? We don't do that very often. Now would be a great moment. It's Andres Iniesta. Goes for the finesse shot and it hits the crossbar. That would have been perfect, guys. The perfect fairy tale. Andres Iniesta, club legend, winning us this game and getting us through into the next round of the Champions League. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. Well, that is it for the Champions League group stage games, and it looks like Dortmund will be heading out of the competition and we will be finishing second in the Champions League group. We might finish first depending on what happened in the Fenerbahce game. Let's have a look at that. Well, we made it through to the next round of the Champions League, but to be fair, not in the most convincing of ways. We got beat by Fenerbahce twice, we struggled against Dortmund, so not too happy with the way we got there, but it doesn't matter. We are in the round of 16 now, and well, as we finish second, we are going to be getting a really difficult team in the round of 16, and it's Juventus. It is going to be a cracking tie against them. Who do you think is going to go through? Let me know down in the comment section. Are you going to be backing Barcelona or Juventus in this fixture? I hope we can get through Juventus because I really want to win the Champions League this season. Before that, we've got Villarreal, so let's get into this one. I believe Villarreal are 4th in the league, so this isn't going to be an easy game at all. And the fact that I don't have my first team players is going to make this difficult, but I think we've established that the 4-3-3 false 9 formation is a formation that really works for me, so let's hope this formation can help us get the win against Villarreal and keep our lead in La Liga intact. Out wide is Deulofeu. Deulofeu cutting inside into Ousmane Dembele. Should score this. He does score. Ousmane's been in fine form in this episode. He scored another goal for us, and this one, bottom left corner, precision finish from the Frenchman. And we lead 1-0. Dembele is so threatening down the wings, man. He gets fouled inside the box. That's got to be a penalty. And it is a penalty. Can he get sent off for that? I'm not too sure. It's going to be a yellow card, but we do get a penalty, a chance to make it 2-0. I'm going to take this one with Thiago. Let's see if he can score this. Thiago, very good penalty from the Spanish magician, Thiago. And we make it 2-0. Oh, that's great work from Dembele. Good work rate from him. Finds Sampa. Now Gabriel Jesus. Back into Ousmane Dembele, who goes for the shot. It takes a massive deflection. And it's out for a corner, I believe. We're creating some good chances, man, in this game. And we haven't let Villarreal create any opportunity. So I'm super happy with the way we've been playing. Dembele on his left foot. Cuts inside, shoots, and it hits the crossbar. How unlucky can one get? Still Dembele on the ball. Into Jordi Alba. Now Thiago, he's in space, goes for the shot, gets taken down. I think it was a penalty. Not too sure about that though. Jordi Alba. Out wide into Gerard Deulofeu. We know he's got the pace. Cuts inside. Finds Gabriel Jesus and he scores the 3rd goal of this game. Deulofeu with his 2nd assist. He's had a cracking episode as well. 3-0 to Barcelona. Here's Gabriel Jesus. He's gotten away somehow. I don't know how, but he's done it. He's now one-on-one with the keeper. And he scores his 2nd of the game. The wonder kid, the Brazilian wonder kid, completes his brace with a very good goal. I'm surprised that he got ahead of those defenders that easily. But nevertheless, great finish as well. So, 4-0 against Villarreal with my 2nd team. That's a very convincing performance. 4-0 against Villarreal. I'm super happy with this formation, and most importantly, I'm really glad that we've managed to find the perfect formation. The 4-3-3 false 9 is the formation I'm going to be using going forward. It just works for me, man. It just works. So before we end this episode, let's actually have a look at the league table and talk a bit about some transfers. I'm so glad that we've managed to find the perfect formation in the series, and we've found it in the right time as well, because we've got some crucial games. The Juventus game in the Champions League, some tough La Liga games, so really perfect timing for us, to find the perfect formation, and it's really worked out well for us in the 3 games we've played in this episode. Yes, we didn't get the result in Dortmund, but I think it was a decent performance. I do simulate that one against Espanyol because they're in the relegation zone. I know it's the Catalan derby, but they're 18th in the league, so it doesn't make sense to play that game. We get a 4-0 win though, so I guess it isn't a problem. I then have a look at the youth squad monthly report, and we've got some talented youngsters. I know we've signed a couple of the youth academy prospects, but the ones we've got in the academy right now look stunning. Like, look at this Danny Barrera guy, centre forward, 16. 89 to 94 potential. That is insane. I hope he's got good skill moves and weak foot. That'll make him just even better. I'll be promoting him very soon to the first team once he's 17 maybe. That's what I'm thinking. What are your thoughts on that? Should we promote him earlier? Let me know in the comment section below. Again, have a look at the transfer budget we've got. Well, it isn't an issue because we're going to be selling Neymar and making big bucks. And of course replacing him. So I'm thinking right now, just to discuss transfers a bit, if we do bring in a midfielder, the plan is to play Coutinho in the left wing, and if we do bring in Hazard, we just of course replace Neymar with Hazard. Both things are very likely. Another thing, I'm going to be using Dybala as a right winger. I think he just suits that role because of that pace he's got, and Messi in the cam or centre forward role is just lethal. We're going to start doing transfer stuff in the next episode as the window is now officially open. That's pretty much it for today's episode. If you've enjoyed it, drop a like. Let's smash out 200 likes. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 17 content. And I will see you guys very soon with another episode of this series.